do not wake up. You are woken. There is a difference. Waking suggests choice. This is timing. Perfectly controlled timing. A hand on your shoulder, not rough, not gentle either. Just enough pressure to remind you that your body belongs to a schedule you did not create. You open your eyes. The ceiling above you is not yours. It has never been yours. Painted, gold-lined. Too beautiful to feel like safety. Because beauty here is not comfort. It is display. And you are part of the display. You sit up slowly. You do not speak. You have learned that speaking first is a mistake. Always wait. Always read the room before you become part of it. The man standing over you nods once. That is enough. You stand. You move. You follow silently. Through corridors that never truly sleep. The palace is never quiet. Even in the early hours, there is movement. Servants, guards, messengers, everyone performing their role. Everyone pretending not to notice yours. That is the rule. You are visible, but not acknowledged. Important, but never respected. You walk past statues, past marble, past wealth that does not belong to you, and never will. You were not born here. That is something you remind yourself sometimes. Quietly, carefully, not as comfort, as memory. You were not always this. There was a time before the selection, before the inspection, before the moment someone decided. You were suitable. Suitable. That is the word they used. Not valuable, not human. Suitable. You are led into a room. Large, open, too open. Windows letting in early light. The kind of light that makes everything look softer than it is. He is already there. Of course he is. He does not wait. Others wait for him. You lower your head, not too fast, not too slow. You have practiced this, not formally, but through repetition, through correction, through the subtle consequences of getting it wrong. You do not look at him directly, not until he allows it. Power here is measured in small permissions. The right to look, the right to speak, the right to exist without interruption. You stand where you are expected to stand, exactly where. You know the position, you know the distance, you know the posture. Everything about you has been adjusted to fit into his world, a world where you are not a person, you are a function, a presence, a possession. He says your name, not your real name, the one he gave you. You answer, softly, always softly, because volume suggests confidence, and confidence in someone like you is dangerous. He studies you, not like a man studies another man, like a man studies something he owns, something he evaluates, maintains, controls. You feel it, that gaze, not violent, not kind, worse, indifferent, because indifference means you are not being seen, not really, just assessed, measured, used. The morning passes slowly. Time moves differently here, not by hours, by attention. When you are being observed, time stretches. When you are dismissed, time disappears. You learn to exist in both states. You learn to become still, to make yourself smaller, quieter, less. Because the less you are, the safer you feel. Not safe, never safe, just less at risk. There are others in the palace. Of course there are. Men like you, some younger, some older, some gone. Gone is the word they